What's up, everybody? This is an Inside My Mind gameplay, and I'm going to try to be as enthusiastic as possible, but to be honest, what's inside my mind is essays. I'm sure for you guys in school that you also have a lot of essays due right now, so it's a bit of a pain, but getting right into it, I go up to one-shot side because if you saw my other video, you're at a huge disadvantage going to torque, so it's just not even worth it. And if you can see, I go to the very far back because, one, I dodge all the inks like that because nobody tends to throw the inks over this piece of cover, and I even back off the cover so people like that guy who just mantled would not be able to get me. My teammates, if they were there and they got kicked, that would have been a little bit of a problem for them, and they could have been killed. I pick up one shot. If you're going to use one shot, I advise you to bring it to the middle. Here I got a little bit upset because I couldn't re-pick it up. A bit of a rage moment. And you can see that I'm just kind of looking for kills with the bull talk, but I'm not going to push down because that would just be stupid because we don't have to. We have more spawns than them. We have the top, and as unfair as it is, that's just the way it is. There's no reason to push down, so I'm focused on dodging inks and grenades, and you could see that I did a pretty good job of that there. The ink was long. Now, I did not go to help my teammate because it was a 1v3, and he should have backed out. And you can see this other guy running in too, which is also not smart. He should have backed up. Torque is better than one shot, so even if you lose one shot, it's not a big deal. I'm trying to help him out with some bulls, but he's going to get picked off, but that's to be expected because there's just way too many of them. I think I'm going to get one more dome here, and then after that I'm going to go for torque just because that's my next instinct. I don't really have enough bull talks to mess around with. I'm going to have a little bit of a rough go with it to start, but don't you worry, the next torque bow I pick up, I'm going to go on a little tear. So right here, I just want you to pay attention. I don't move the cursor. I wait for him to walk into it, which makes it easy. I can hear a guy coming behind me, so I'm just going to waste the torque and focus on picking him off because I don't want to lose torque. And notice how I take an extra little second here to predict where he's going to move, and that was a really good finish because that gives him zero chance. Now I have a bit of a problem. I don't really have any supporting weapons, so this is something to keep in mind if you're someone who likes to help out a lot. As soon as these bull talks are done, I'm pretty much like I need new torques or I need to run in. I don't have anything that I can really help out with. That smoke's not really going to get me far. I go back though, and I think torques are already up, and now I'm going to go on a little tear with it. So based on where my teammates are about to go down, where I saw the guy at grenades, I'm going to get all four of these guys actually. So you can see pre-active torques are a huge help. They're silent and they're fast, which is the best. I kind of feel like that's what she said joke could be made there, but that's aside the point. This last guy, I could hear him tag an ink on the wall, and that's how I knew he was there. So that's going to be the first round. Okay, so now I'm actually getting to the second round, and there's going to be a couple very noticeable mistakes, but that's actually good because they illustrate some good points. I go to mortar. I know I say it's better to go torque and snipe, but I've just predominantly gone here because this is where I play better. It's I was like the offset for my team, and off the bat I start off really well, and I get the first couple guys, and you're gonna see I actually die here. And what went wrong, or what I could have done better, was I could have backed off, or I could have meat shielded that guy, which is the guy down, which is something to keep in mind in hectic situations. Now I see the guy killed himself with a mortar, so that seems like a good opportunity for me to take back mortar, but mistake number two, I try and I go up with my lancer. If my teammate here didn't have my back, that would have been game over. I saw somebody at mortar, so I wasn't even going to bother. I'm just going to go right to snipe because I know it's safer and it's better anyway. And I'm going to get right in the back and start tearing them up, which it's actually a really good spot where I am. And you're going to see the pre-active Lancer is just the cheapest thing in the world. Now I'm just laying fire down on everybody. I'm going to back up in a second to see if my teammates across need any help, but they don't. I'm going to go right back down. So this is tough for the other team now because they're either going to go for me, in which case I have tons of open space, or they're going to push mortar, which is really even harder because they're just going to get crossed up. I'm hitting this guy, but I'm not hitting him a lot, and I see his teammate, so I'm going to get some more distance between us and just back up a bit. I am actually going to die here too. I focus way too much on this Bernie, and instead of I go and I finish off the kill instead of refocusing on the other guy, but I guess it's not a huge deal. They're running out of respawns anyway. After that ink, I roll to the outside, so I know that there's tons of distance between me and the other players, and I'm gonna actually get the down here. My teammates didn't jack it, and I just have horrendous aim. I'm surprised in a situation like this. I really would not care. And at this point, we're just going to finish everybody. And the guy you're about to see here, there's another point worth mentioning. Someone asked, why do I like rolling after kills like that? If I know I'm going to hit the body, I normally roll just because, once again, it creates more distance between you and your opponent, and it does prevent updating sometimes, but that's not really the purpose of it. There's one last point worth mentioning, and that is, this is an older game, so you're going to see here with my Lancer, I move around while I aim it. That is not good. It really does mess up the aim, so you might want to keep that in mind when you're spraying people. But this is going to take us to the very end, and that's the final kill. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later.